Dear students, the following video covers the topic of man and society. This relationship between a human being and its surroundings, known as society, has been profound since the very beginning of the civilization. The moral is a standard system which regulates the behavior of people, meaning that people are supposed to behave in certain manners, in certain patterns. Family is a place where behavior is formed. Very important is to show children what is right, what is wrong when they are little. Parents are the very early idols for children in order how to behave. Children and young people obviously observe the rules around them according to what they see. Parents should learn their children how to behave. For example, how to respect other people, how to listen to them, how to greet, how to be polite. Sometimes there is a generation gap between the youngsters and the retired because the society has been changed over the decades and the life of our generation is quite different in comparison with the generation of our grandparents. The argues are about clothing, music, school, free time they spent outside with their friends, and a lot of other issues. Children learn rules of behavior at school as well. Obviously, there are several basic school rules. For example, that pupils or students must not be late. We must be quiet and listen to teachers at the lesson. We have to be active in order to proceed. If we want to pass all that exams, we must do homeworks. But we do not have to wear uniforms. That's one of the issues which is debated over the European Union for several years. Pupils mustn't smoke or drink alcohol, also at school. Pupils should help classmates and must not bully their classmates. When starting the studies, the students or pupils can choose ethics or religious education. Both of them teach pupils what is difference between good and evil, what is right and what is wrong, what behavior is appropriate and what is inappropriate. A lot of children are educated by media because they spend a lot of time in front of television or computer watching TV series, maybe not that proper movies, and they try to copy their idols they see in media. They watch violent movies and play violent games very often based on killing. There are a lot of negative things connected with movie industry or computer games, including drugs, alcohol, and also misbehavior. The students are becoming couch potatoes this way. Ethics is the study of morals, but etiquette is rules of polite behavior in society. Greeting represents the very basics of polite behavior because people greet when they meet. Man is first who greets woman, younger greet older, and children greet adults. Shaking hands is very common way to express the greeting. It has two forms. Greeting can be formal or informal. The differences are written on this slide. Farewells use the words like bye, goodbye, see you soon, or good night. Happy occasions and celebrations cover the times of year like Christmas in December, Easter time mostly in April, birthdays, namesdays in Slovakia, and obviously New Year. Some congratulations include birth, child, wedding, or certain sort of anniversary. Magic or special words include excuse me, sorry, please, and thank you. These words can help you to be a better person, and if you use them often, life becomes easier. Table manners are a part of etiquette. When you go to a celebration, you should bring a present, for example, a bottle of wine, a sort of chocolate, flowers, and so on. You don't eat with your hands, of course. You must keep the knife in your right hand and the fork in your left hand. You should use a napkin. It should not be into your collar. It should be put on the knees. You shouldn't talk with mouth full. You should not pick your teeth with fingers. You can use a toothpick. You should not have elbows on the table according to the etiquette, table manners. You should not gobble food. You should eat smaller pieces of food. Table should be decorated. There must not be any unnecessary things like magazines or newspapers on the table. There must be cutlery, glasses, and other decorations. Everyday manners include greeting. We use plural form in Slovakia when we talk to older people or strangers. You must say thanks and please, and you have to listen to other people and to respect other people's rights. You must help people, that's obvious. Polite way of behavior makes life easier, and you can overcome a lot of different difficulties. Theater and cinema have their own rules of behavior as well. They are written right here. You have 20 seconds to read all these rules. Social problems which occur in society represent especially alcoholism and drug usage in Slovakia. Worldwide, a lot of wars, racism, vandalism is present. Robbery and murders occur in every country, and they are that evil side of society. Economic problems, sexual discrimination or rapes, prostitution, but also terrorism, joblessness, poverty and homelessness, and last but not least, the wide range of crime and violence. All these are the social problems we all have to face nowadays. We can help homeless people when we buy the magazine called Nota Bene, or we can give them food, clothing, or sometimes toys. In the world, there are many organizations and charities which help people and also animals. Law is the system of rules. When somebody breaks the law, he must be punished. People who do crimes are known as criminals, thieves, burglars, attackers, murderers, and so on. When talking about the most serious crimes, that's for example robbery, murder, kidnapping, or theft. However, dealing the drugs or speeding with your car would be other sort of crimes we can recognize in our society. Therefore, we can distinguish several types of punishments, like simple fine when you pay for speeding, or restitution, probation, imprisonment, and death penalty in some American states or the Philippines.